Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Nacho Dad, and it's almost the end of 2020, and I just realized I haven't posted nearly enough videos for what I've filmed. And instead of editing and going through all this stuff that I have filmed this year, I'm just going to film a new project I've got and get this video out for you guys. This is a 1997 Craftsman LT something. I don't know. It's a lawn tractor. It's pretty nice. Picked it up for free from some friends, and got it running. Charged the battery up, put some fresh gas in it, new fuel lines, got it running. The belt on it, not so good, but man, it runs. It's a hydro, so not so good for off-roading. But what this is going to be used for is Mowverlanding. Now, Mowverlanding is the new thing for the Gambler 500. That is where we take these old junky lawnmowers, we fix them up slightly to where they're kind of off-road capable, but not really, and then we take them off-roading and have fun and pick up trash. And as you can see, this one has a trailer with a couch on it. This is the redneck rickshaw, and I'm gonna post a picture right now of what it was made for. I built this to haul people around at the Gambler 500 Tennessee this last fall, and it was really big hit and successful. And then some of the guys from the OG Gambler 500 out in Oregon have started doing Mowverlanding, which is you take your Mowverlander and you hook trailers with seats up and you pull your buddies through the woods and stuff. So I'm kind of doing that with it now. I've got another trailer built and I'm working on a third one, so I'll have 3 trailers behind this. But that's another video for another time. Let's get back on the mower. So like I said, this is a 97 Craftsman. It's got a 22.5 horse Kohler engine in it. Sorry guys, I got a new gimbal, so I'm trying to work it with my left hand and film and do stuff. So hang in there, we're getting the hang of it. So as you can see, this old Kohler, she's seen better days, but she runs. Let me hit the key here, fire it up for you. As you can hear, it doesn't exactly run well. It's developed some sort of knock inside it, so that's no good. However, I've got a new engine for it. I've got a new non-hydro rear end for it, and as soon as I get the missing link in the middle, a new transmission, this thing is going to be something else. I ain't going to do no damn grind hard plumbing or the guys with the 2JZ and the mower. I ain't doing nothing that crazy, but I do have a little engine up top that should be pretty good for this, and it'd be a nice little winter project. I've got to have it going by March because we're taking it down to Florida and we're going to race it with the mini bikes at 24 hours of Les Minis. So I'm gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna take it back up and around to the house, and after that I'll show you guys what engine we're gonna put on it. Alright fellas, this is the engine we're going to be putting on the Mowverlander. It's a Chinese clone of a 10 horsepower Yanmar single cylinder diesel. It came off of a generator we picked up from a company we used to work for. It's too damn heavy to move, so I didn't want to drag it out. It's got a tapered shaft, but I've got a new shaft coming for it. And what we're going to do with it, I'll take it back out to the Mowverlander and show you how we're going to set it up. But I've got a clip of this running, so I'll post a clip of this thing running right now, and then I'll meet you back out at the Mowverlander. Alright guys, we're out here back at the Mowverlander, Mowverland Unit 1. And so I'm going to kind of show you, give you a little overview of what we were going to do and what we're going to do now. So this engine in here started having that little knock inside, and it still runs, so it's alright for around the house, but we can't take it on any adventures. So what we were thinking was put the diesel on here, and this is a vertical shaft. However, the transaxle, the pulley sits this way and goes around, so we'd be able to hook it up to a side shaft. We put a pulley on the engine, and we thought about doing that, but then it's still a hydro, so can't really get too much performance out of it. So I got to thinking, I've got a Ford rear end out of a Ranger, and I've always wanted to try narrowing a rear end, so I figured 2 projects at once. So we're going to put a Ford Ranger rear end hard mounted in here. We're going to narrow it down to where it's a little bit wider than the stock here. You know, tires probably stick out another 6 inches. I'm going to cut the body in half and stretch it out, try to pull the seat down a little bit, make it a little more comfortable. It's going to be running 33-inch tall Jeep tires on the back, so, and probably something similar on the front. The transmission is going to be a 3 or 4 speed, maybe a 5 speed, you know, small case transmission out of a car or truck. It's going to be tight in there, but I think we've got enough room. But once I get rid of all the pulleys and the hydro setup, and you can see right there, the belt goes vertical. It's kind of weird. But I think we got enough room to get the transmission squeezed in there. The diesel's going to sit at the front here with the output shaft facing backwards. We're going to do a little pulley, probably a double V-belt pulley on it, larger one on the transmission down there, and then use that as our clutch too, so we can just loosen the belts with a pedal, kind of like stock stuff. Just move it up top. Put the Ford Ranger rear end in it, 3-speed, 4-speed, and I'm trying to find an ATV that I can rob the front end off of that'll be strong enough to handle the weight. And then this thing should be pretty awesome. So this is just a start to the project. We got a lot of stuff to do. Next video on it, I'll start stripping it apart and trying to fab up stuff to put the diesel in it. I've still got to find a transmission for it, but once I find the transmission, everything else will start going in place. Alright guys, well, I'll catch you on the next video, and y'all have a happy new year.